The Embassy of France in Berlin is the diplomatic mission of the French Republic in Germany, designed by Christian de Portzamparc and completed in 2002. It is at the same address, Platz 5, as the former embassy, which was destroyed in World War II. Prior to German reunification, France had an embassy in the German Democratic Republic at a different address and an embassy in the Federal Republic in Bonn. Palais Bavaria. The French embassy to the Kingdom of Prussia was established in 1860 under Napoleon III in the Palais Bavaria, a building in late Baroque style which had been built at Platz 5 between 1735 and 1737 for Major Bernhard von Bavaria. Following German unification and the resumption of diplomatic relations after the Franco-Prussian War, it became the French embassy to the German Empire. The building was modified in the 1840s by Friedrich August Euler without much change to its external appearance, extensively renovated in 1879–83, including a mansard roof and a manroof facade with a columned portico replacing the stairs leading to the entrance, and modernized in 1907–14, including electrification and a telephone connection. During World War I, when diplomatic relations were suspended, it was in the care of the Spanish embassy. It was destroyed during the Battle of Berlin on the 2nd of May 1945, a few days before the end of World War II in Europe. German Democratic Republic. The embassy site was very close to the border between the Western zones and the Soviet zone, which became East Berlin, and, like the nearby British embassy, it was not rebuilt. The ruins were cleared in 1959, and after the construction of the Berlin Wall, the site fell within the cleared death strip to the east of it. After France recognized the German Democratic Republic in 1973, an embassy was established at Unter den Linden 40, next door to the FDJ current building. The embassy has approximately 250 employees and is one of France's largest. The present embassy building was designed by Christian de Portzamparc, who won the 1997 competition for the commission after German reunification and the decision to return the government of the Federal Republic of Germany to Berlin from Bonn. It is substantially on the original site, but the northern portion was exchanged in a land swap for a piece of land on Wilhelmstrasse. The public entrance is on this eastern side of the building, leading to the consular and informational section. Private entrances for staff and official visitors on Platz lead to the western section, which includes the official reception areas and the ambassador's residence on the top floor. An auditorium and meeting rooms are in the center of the building. The eastern section includes a public sculpture courtyard, with one bronze showing damage from having previously stood in the old embassy building. There is a private garden on an upper level in the western section, overlooked by a line of birch trees from the Himalayas. The Recouverte, the two-story high passage through the building between Platz and Wilhelmstrasse, was intended to be open to the public, and is paved like the pavement outside to encourage visitors, but is closed for security reasons. The interior decoration is by the architect's wife, Elizabeth de Portzamparc, with Art Deco touches in the ambassadorial residence. The foundation stone for the new building was laid in 1998. The building was occupied in October 2002 and formally opened by Jacques Chirac on 23 January 2003, the 40th anniversary of the Élysée Treaty between Germany and France. The style is a modern neoclassical in harmony with the other buildings in Platz, and conforms to the Berlin Senate's regulations for buildings there. However, the building was much criticized by the Reconstructionist Gesellschaft Historisches Berlin and in the city press as resembling a barricade or a bunker. The narrow windows meant to enliven and give rhythm to the massive stone base required by the regulations and by security concerns reminded some of gun slits. The mayor of Mitte, Wilhelm Zeller, described the architecture as willful. However, the Berlin Senate's director of building, Hans Stimmen, defended it as an excellent interpretation of the restrictions and praised the inclusion of a garden, up to then unique in the square. The critique in Deutsche Bausichtung was that the facade in the Pariser Platz was for the most part too cheap and banal to withstand close examination and showed flair only in the angling of the large windows on Pariser Platz towards the nearby Brandenburg Gate, while much of the building suffered from lack of spaciousness. In contrast, a critic writing in the Tagesspiegel judged it successful in reinterpreting the architecture of the past in present-day terms, and in resembling a palace rather than an office building on the Pariser Platz side, but appropriately suiting the appearance of the Wilhelmstrasse facade to its neighbors and its purpose as the entrance to a consular office. He also praised the internal articulation into multiple distinct spaces on multiple levels, the variety of treatments and colorings of the concrete used in construction, and the effective use of natural light in a space awkwardly enclosed by the firewalls of adjoining buildings, but found the interior decoration somewhat in conflict with the architectural character of the building. Some have found the interior disappointingly incoherent.